This is for Lukolaland shippers only. If you're not a believer, please skip this video. Do not comment. We already know. Shippers do not tag or share with them.
Nicola is sitting on her couch, exhausted after a long day of work. She flips through TV channels aimlessly, but nothing holds her attention. Her thoughts keep drifting back to Luke, and she can't help but wonder how he's been. With a sigh, she reaches for her phone and scrolls through Instagram, trying to distract herself and secretly about to rewatch videos and pictures of them together, remembering all the good times they had. He was her best friend, and she had never felt so close to anyone before. She felt so much better with him. He was so charming, so gentle, so generous. She wanted to look at his beautiful face, to feel his tall body close to hers. She catches herself. It'll hurt again. She misses Luke enough already. As she's about to put the phone down, it vibrates in her hand and Luke's name appears on the screen. Her heart skips a beat. Meanwhile, Luke is at home. He has been staring at his phone for the last 2 hours, debating whether to call Nicola. He's tried to write texts, but none seemed right. He misses her like crazy. With each day that passes, the pain has grown stronger, and lately it has been even more difficult to ignore the void he feels without her in his life. Thinking about her has become a daily chore. Everything reminds him of her. Just yesterday, someone wore the same perfume she used to wear, and he almost got whiplash trying to see if it was her. Everywhere he goes, everything he does, reminds him of her absence. He keeps thinking about all the time they spent together, missing her voice, her laugh, her humour, her eyes. Oh, her eyes! How many times had he gotten lost in them, daydreaming about what could be? He wants to see her smile, to hug her close. What is she doing? Who is she with? He feels a pinch of jealousy he knows he has no right to. He needs her. He has to hear her voice now, at least. Despite his nerves, he knows he needs to hear her voice. Taking a deep breath, he finally dials her number. Luke softly, hello. Nicola. Nicola guarded, but soft, hi Luke. It's been a while. Luke a pause, nerves tightening his chest. Yeah, it has. I've been meaning to call, but I wasn't sure if you'd even want to hear from me. Nicola, a hint of vulnerability. I wasn't sure if I wanted to either, but I guess I needed to. Luke, relieved but cautious. Nicola, how have you been? I've missed you. More than I can say. Nicola's breath catches, and she tries to stay composed, but hearing him say those words stirs something deep within her. Luke feels his heart swell with hope as he hears her breathing, sensing that she feels the same, but he's also terrified of pushing too hard. Nicola, calmly, I've been well. I've been busy. Work is good, health not so much, but good. And I've missed you too. But things between us have been complicated, Luke. You know that. Luke, earnestly, a mix of desperation and hope. I know, Nicola, and I'm sorry. For all of it. For not being there when you needed me, for letting things get this messy. I never wanted to hurt you. There's a silence on the line, heavy with all the unsaid words, the unspoken apologies. Nicola closes her eyes, feeling the depth of his regret. Luke's mind is racing, fearing that she might still be too hurt to forgive him, yet clinging to the hope that they can find a way back to each other. Nicola, softly, still guarded. It hurt, Luke. The way everything just fell apart. I try to focus on my work, to block it out, but it's not that simple. Luke, his voice cracking slightly, the weight of his emotions pressing down on him. I know. And I don't expect you to forgive me just like that, but I want to make things right. I want to show you that he hesitates, searching for the right words that were worth fighting for. Nicola feels a tear slip down her cheek, but she quickly wipes it away. She wants to believe him, to trust that they can find their way back to each other, but fear holds her back. Luke's heart pounds as he senses her hesitation. He knows he's on the brink of either losing her for good or beginning to rebuild what they once had. Nicola, softly, I don't know, Luke. I don't know if it's that simple. Luke, more determined, yet gentle, his love for her driving every word. It's not. But I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I've been thinking about everything, and I realised that I've been living my life in a way that isn't true to what I really want. I can't do that anymore, Nicola. Nicola's resolve begins to waver. She wants to say yes, to agree, but the fear of getting hurt again holds her back. Luke's words hit her hard. He's always been able to cut through her defences like no one else. Nicola, whispering, I trusted you. You know how hard it is for me to open up. I thought that you wanted it to. It has been tough. I don't want to get hurt again, Luke. Luke, pleading, his voice full of longing. Neither do I. But I'm ready to take that risk for us. I'm deeply sorry for how I've handled everything. I was foolish to do so. I can't forgive myself for hurting you. I'll make up for it. I was afraid that you would like to listen to my apologies. I thought that it was better to give you your space. I was trying to solve everything in the best way for everyone involved. I needed time. We have something nice, see? Something that doesn't just go away no matter how much time passes. I want to see where it can take us if you'll let me. Nicola takes a deep breath, feeling the magnetic pull between them. She knows she's not ready to jump back in, but she's not ready to walk away either. Nicola, softly, maybe we can try. But slowly, Luke. I need to take this slow. It's too complicated right now, and my career is my priority. I need to trust you again, and this could take a long time. Luke, relieved, his voice filled with cautious optimism. Whatever pace you need, Nicola. I'll follow your lead. Just don't shut me out. Let's figure this out together. She hesitates, but she knows that deep inside she wants it too. Nicola, with a hint of warmth. Okay, Luke. Let's see where this goes. There's a moment of silence, a mutual understanding passing between them. The distance between them seems to shrink, replaced by a fragile hope. Nicola knows they'll be filming together soon, playing a married couple on screen. The thought both excites and terrifies her, being close to him again, pretending to be in love when the feelings are anything but pretend. Luke's mind is spinning with the same thoughts, the anticipation of seeing her, holding her hand, even if only for the camera, having her close. He's more determined than ever to show her that he's serious, that he's willing to fight for her. Luke, gently, almost hesitantly, will be seeing each other soon. For the filming. Nicola feels her heart skip again. The thought of being near him, of those scenes they'll have to play, stirs something within her that she's not sure she's ready to face. Nicola, softly, yeah. We will? It'll be interesting, won't it? Luke, with a soft chuckle, but his voice tinged with sincerity, to say the least. But maybe it's what we need, to remind us of what we have. Nicola can't help but smile at his words, feeling a warmth spread through her chest. The idea of being near him again, of the connection they share, even through their characters, brings a sense of comfort. Luke feels a similar warmth, knowing that they'll have this time together, that they'll be able to reconnect, even if only through the safety of their roles. After they hang up, Luke leans back in his couch, a mix of emotions swirling inside him. Relief, hope, and an undercurrent of excitement at the thought of seeing Nicola again. Nicola puts her phone down, her heart still racing, but there's a small smile on her lips. They both know that the road ahead won't be easy, but for the first time in a long while, they feel like they're on the right path. The call ends, but the connection between them lingers, a fragile thread that has the potential to grow stronger if they nurture it. They both know this isn't the end of their story, just the beginning of a new chapter,